the year that King Isaiah died. My God. Isaiah said, I found myself coming to the temple. I don't know what died in your life. I don't know what losses you've had. But if I were you, I'd find a way to come to the house of God. Some of us have lost some things. But you got to find your way to the house of God. In the year that King Isaiah died, had some losses, mourned many days, but somehow he found a way to the house of God. King Isaiah dead. But that doesn't always feel good with losses. The real deal and the reality is that losses, when you undertake them and undergo them, they hit you hard. And it's one thing to have one loss, but when you have several in the same season, oh God, can I help somebody besides myself? When you have several losses in the same season, it takes the wind of God, the power that you had on for years. It can have a hard hit on you. It can have a hard effect on you. He's lost King Isaiah. We don't want to underrate losses because losses can be very severe. Losses can cause pain to your heart. Losing a loved one. Losing a child at the age of 3 or 5. Losing that seed that's in you and through miscarriage. Losing a loved one, a teenager. Losing a spouse. Losing a father or a mother. Losing a grandparent. It takes on a great loss. And you've got to pause and work through your moments of grieving. And sometimes there are good days, and sometimes there are not so good days. But Isaiah found a way to the temple. My heart is overwhelmed. King Isaiah died. But he said, I saw the Lord. Isaiah's dead, but God still alive. Lost a job, but God is still alive. Lost a loved one, but God is still alive. His power is still real. I've been sustaining and going through some things, but God is still alive. I've paused to understand this loss was great, but somehow I've got to get to God. Somehow I've got to find God in all of this. That's why the principle and the theological perspective of theodicy is at work in the life of prophet Isaiah.